Let's start learning Python and create a first Python file. I'm gonna call it pytest01 extension.py Python. Okay, first of all, we need to put something on Sprint. Unlike in other languages, to execute the command line, you don't have to put in Python semicolon. Python is very easy to learn. Okay. Before execution, you need to save your file and simply execute it as Python file. Here it is. Welcome to Python. First line. Second line, Python is used for machine learning, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, right here. Good. Now let's create something useful. Let's create some kind of internal client record. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna create, first of all, we are going to print this one, then we're gonna create values, create variables and assign values, and then we're gonna display them. Okay, so how to create it is very simple in Python. There are no data types. You simply create your variable name and assign a value. For example, client ID, one, two, three. Name, if it's string, any data type, absolutely, it accepts as objects. I'll create some kind of. That's it. So I created client ID, which is equivalent to integer, client name, which is equivalent to string, address, which is equivalent to string, client annual, which is normally equivalent to double, and let's say client estate, which is normally equivalent to long. However, like I said, There are no data types in Python, which makes it's pretty easier. Now we need simply print it. Print 5 times. Now I'll copy it. Insert, copy, insert, copy, insert, copy, insert, copy, sorry, undo, undo again, okay, at this point we can already save our Python file, and let's try to execute to see all these values. Run as Python file. Here are there our values. Now let's make it readable. Here, client terminal ID, and I'm going to copy paste it. Okay, here client state, $sign, $sign. Okay, now client name, client full name, now client address, active address, client active address, and client, let's say with $sign, annual profit, let's say. Okay, now the only thing that we are going to concatenate string, here string, client name string, it's fine. String and client address string is fine. However, these values equivalent to long, double, or integer, they are not data type strings, so we need to cast them. So here I'm gonna cast this one to string. Then this one to string. You can cast to integer, to any other. In this case, we simply want to cast it to string. That's it. Now I'll come like that, file, save. Let me check it. This one, cast it to string. Client name, address already strings. Last two, we need to cast a string. Okay. Now let's see the output now. That's it. I'll come up, show you. This is it. Now no errors. Let me check some misspells. Probably like that. I'll leave it as this. Doesn't matter. Okay, let me see here. I should make a step. Here is fine. Once again, file, save. I'll delete it now. So what we've done for this lesson, we learned how to print, how to put anything on display, how to declare sections, how to create variables, different data types, how to assign values, and how to put everything on display. You can and how to concatenate your variable data types to string in this case. Also, let's say you can concatenate to integer or whatever you like, double and so on. Okay, so once again, run Python file. All good. That's it. See you in the next lectures.